Greetings from Bangladesh. Welcome to everyone in Uddan Live, episode number 89. Today, our episode entitled The World of Poetry Recitation in Poet Voice, Part 24. Today, 6th March, Sunday. Now in Bangladesh time, 9 p.m. and Indian time, 8:30 p.m. evening. Thank you, everyone. This is a poetry recitation show, and we are celebrating our 89 number of episode. Though today I am little bit sick, so for the first time, my best of the best friend, Dr. Shalini Yadav, who is from India, she will be the co-anchor today, and she will run all the program today. First of all, I'll just start this program, and then she will carry all the program. Thank you very much. Poetry has no boundaries, and the sky of poetry is one. The tone of poetry is same, though the poet lives in the different type of countries around the world, but all poet tones are same. So all the poet together live here. They will read their poems in their own native language or English or other language which they choose. Thank you very much. Now I starting this program today. First of all, I would like to inviting my friend Annette Tarpley from USA.
Okay.
Now I am introducing one of the persuasive poetess who is from America. She is Annette Tarpley. At present, her resident in Virginia. Whole day she works, but at night she writes poetry. Her poetry book named Poetry Potpourri, which is available on Amazon and Barnes, and novel comprised of variety of over 110 poems released February 2021. To Heart, a journey into heartfelt poetry, which co-author poet Sarfaraz Ahmed. Her feature published many international poetry festivals. Her currently work into a anthology which is featuring over 100 selected poets around globe. Now coming, poetess Annette Talpele to read out her first poem today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello from the United States in Virginia. I am, and very pleased to be here with all of you wonderful poets. So the first poem I would like to read is we have a women's theme, but this is the person who made me the woman that I am, and it's dedicated to my father. It's called "The Best of Me Because of You." You taught me how to love. You had great faith in me. The times I stumbled and fell, you still had pride in me. You were always there to listen. You always had love to give. Times when I hurt you, Daddy, you would always readily forgive. You told me to be a strong woman, strive to be the best I could be, that there's always hope in tomorrow, lifting the clouds so I could see. My future was secure. I have a fate and destiny. I can be my best critic, stop at being my worst enemy. Your advice was always sound, no longer falling on deaf ears. You were my biggest fan. You would wipe away my tears. Daddy, are you watching me? Have you seen what I've become? A woman who loves laughter, who adores the kiss of a son. You will always be my hero. I want to emulate you. You are a godly man with integrity. You're among the chosen few. The best of me is because of you. And that is dedicated to my father, who I lost when I was 17, but he's always been with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Poetess and Titatre, for your beautiful starting. Now I am inviting Poetess Shalini Jadov from India. Now I am introducing one of the well-known poetess in internationally who is from India. She is Dr. Shalini Jadov. She lives in Rajasthan. She holds a PhD in post-colonial literature and MPhil in ELT from University of Rajasthan. She has a teaching experience of 15 years in India, Libya, and Saudi Arabia. She has participated and presented paper in many conferences. She published 9 books. Her short stories and poems have been published in numerous peer-reviewed journals and anthologies. She is also member of various virtual poetry societies. She has meticulously written and also reviewed a big number of scholarly research articles for various international referred journals and edited volumes. She is executive member of SPEL India and also an efficacious member of the editorial board of various qualitative international journals that are published from Canada, South Africa, USA, and Australia. Now, coming Shalini Yadav to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tawfiq. Thank you. This is a really nice introduction you have given, even after you're feeling so bad today. My first poem is a first poem's title is a subject of discourse. This poem is related to women, and as Women Day was approaching, so I thought to recite a poem on that. So, a subject of discourse, ideas are being conceived and aborted in the race of modernity. Ethics are being cut and designed like modern outfits. Societal norms are being doubted and affected between rise and fall. Identity is being driven and misplaced amid right and duty. Reinspection is being done with further discourse again on a woman, again on a woman. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shalini Yadav, for your beautiful starting. Again, thanks a lot. Now, I am inviting Imen Melliti from Tunisia. Now, I am introducing one of the eminent poetess who is from Tunisia. She is Imen Melliti. She is a qualified PhD in international relations, bilingual translator, poetess. She has published 3 children books and academic book, a poetry collection, which has published White Tulip in USA. She is the member International Humanitarian Association. She has received many international awards. Now coming poetess Imen Milleti to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this great introduction, my brother Toufiq. I hope that you recover as soon as possible. I want to greet all the poetess and horrible poetess with us today. Imen from Tunisia. I'm so glad to be with you this evening. I'll read for you a poem selected from my book, Quite Too Deep. Of course, in the theme of women, since in few days we will celebrate the International Day of Women. So this poem is dedicated to all women. I hope you enjoy it. Never underestimate a woman. Never underestimate a woman who knows when to stand up and make steps on her own broken legs. A woman who gives birth from the lifeless body made. Never underestimate a woman who can be on the top of her femininity in spite of her blurred soul. Never underestimate a woman who can hold her smashed pieces and dance against the wind. Never underestimate a woman who is being herself in front of you, as in front of her mirror. Never underestimate a woman who smiles out of a deep grief, a woman who dares to touch her bleeding wounds, a woman who never asks, who never begs, who never needs. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your beautiful starting. Now I am requesting to join Rozalia Alexandrova from Bulgaria. Now, I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from Bulgaria. She is Rozalia Alexandrova. She was born in the magical Rhodope Mountains, The Cradle of Orpheus. She published 11 poetry books, editor and compiler of over 20 literary almanacs, collections, and anthologies. She is a member of the Union of Bulgarian Writers and a member of the board of directors Athens Galaxy Poetry. In March 2006, she created a poetic intellectual association, Quantum and Friends, for the promotion of quantum poetry in civil society, Pradeep, and Bulgarian phenomena. She is also initiator and organizer of the International Festival of Poetry Spirituality Without Borders from 2015. Now, I welcome to Rozalia Alexandrova to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear Honorable Global Poet Toufiq Zohur, for inviting me in this prestigious international poetic event, The World of Poetry. I translated for my almanac some poems of you, dear friend Toufiq Zohur, and now I will start my reading with your poem Birds Floor on Bulgarian language. Птици, моите поклони на тази вяра, падни на земята. Приеми я в зелената постелка за молитви, о Господи! Устните ми говореха с приглушен глас. Пей хвалебствията си денем и нощем. Исках само твоята любов. 5 пъти те хваля. Птиците в клетка познават истината на сърцето. Това тяло е твоето умело изкуство. Thank you, Toufiq.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your beautiful starting. Now I am requesting Dr. Abdel Fattah Al Arabi from Tunisia. Now I am introducing one of the important poet who is from Tunisia. He is writer, poet, international peace ambassador, council activist, and trade union official, human rights and civil society activist. He received many awards from literary forums. His poems have been documented in many forums and websites. His poem also published in electronics magazines and local and international newspapers. He also writes story and article. He is an honorary doctorate and obtained a diploma in software. Now coming Dr. Abdul Fattah Al Arabi to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. Bonsoir. Oui, bonsoir. J'ai été convoqué pour assister à une soirée de poésie à The World of Poetry par le professeur Toufiq Zohur. Et j'ai eu l'honneur de faire connaissance avec des personnalités littéraires et culturelles des pays de notre monde. Cette présence honorable est distinguée d'un groupe de bons défenseurs de ce monde plein de contradictions et nous avons le devoir d'appeler à la paix et de renoncer à la violence et à la guerre. J'espère être parmi vous, livrer un message d'amour et d'appréciation à vous et à tous ceux qui nous suivent. Ma poésie. Linguiste arabique. Al-Hurriya. Please. Vie au diable paix et paix. Je suis né un soir de clair de lune, et toutes les personnes présentes ont hurlé, et ils ont tout chanté et chanté, et dansé et chanté, et tous les passants sont venus, et à la pleine lune est là, et ce matin se lève, et manger tout le monde. Et le cœur arrondi ses clés pour les proches et la paix. Et la paix est avec la naissance de l'homme, et la paix a rencontré la paix, et le masque du Cupide est tombé. La paix a triomphé des oppresseurs sur la cupidité du traître. La paix est l'armée du croyant, et la paix est l'arme de ceux qui savent Dieu et les opprimés. Merde, un genre venu de loin, et la haine aveugle le perdu. Oh mon Dieu, ne laisse pas les méchants, les bonnes personnes en mal. Ô mon grand paix de l'univers et tous les êtres, et être la paix est une caractéristique de la vie, et la guerre est un trait de demande. Ô mon Dieu, ne laisse pas ces gens corrompus, ils passent les dormeurs à dormir. Bonjour à tous les enfants et adultes sur la terre de la paix depuis des années, et misérable à chaque être humain par une cimetière pour mentir et recevoir les arrivants. Ils y dorment en paix et ils se souviennent, oh mon Dieu, le groupe de mortels allait détruire les mêmes au bout d'un moment. Bonjour à tous les enfants qui jouent et rire de rire. Salut à tous les gars et ils travaillent dur avec les ouvriers. Bonjour à toutes les mères qui élèvent génération d'instruits. Bonjour à toutes les femmes qui luttent pour la liberté des autres et au monde libre et à tous les affranchis. Merci.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Abdel Fattah Al Arabi, for your beautiful studying. Now I am inviting Maroulla from Cyprus. Now I'm introducing one of the important poetess who is from Cyprus. She is Maroulla, but the last 40 years she lives in South Africa. She started writing when she was 16 years old. She published four poetry books. She published her first novel, To Mentakiontis Iftihas, The Pendant of Happiness. Her unpublished body of work is substantial and includes fairy tales, short stories, and poetry written originally in Greek and Cypriot and translated into many other languages, including English, French, Turkish, and Italian. Her second novel, published 2021, her documentary publication Cypriot Culture Uncovered, which is Cyprus culture related. She attends many prestigious poetry festivals and she received 40 awards recently. She has written many songs and have been recorded and published YouTube channel. Now coming poetess Maroulla Penako to read out her first poem today. Thank you.
Quick, and thank you everyone. My first poem is called Reciprocation. What if one door closed? What if nobody listened to your monologue? Maybe it is time to say goodbye. End of the story. No use hanging around. Looking as you turn the next corner, maybe another door is waiting to invite you in with a smile. As you enter, will hug you and say, welcome, love. You should never beg for love, not accepting the breadcrumbs they throw at you. Love must be equal, knowing you deserve much more. So go and hug tight the happiness you found on the table set for reciprocation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your beautiful starting. Yes, now I am asking, is there Shalini Yadav? Shalini Yadav, are you there?
Yes, Taufik, I'm here.
Thank you very much, the honorable poet and poetess today who are participating this show. I'm really sorry and I beg apology to everyone because I feel a little bit sick today. So my friend and my
No problem, no
great
problem. You
friend,
take
Dr.
rest.
Shalini Jadov, Dr. Shalini Jadov is co-anchor today. She will run all over the program today, and the next session will be start now. Dr. Shalini Jadov is going to anchoring now. Thank you very much, and she will call and she will also read her poem.
Okay, okay.
Thank you very much.
Just
You please proceed. Thank you.
yes, yes. Uh, yes. Okay, okay. Have you invited Petros?
Yes,
Yes, do you hear
Petros.
me? Yes,
Petros, do you hear
thank you
me?
very much for. Okay, thank
Okay,
you
okay,
very
Petros.
much
Okay, okay,
for.
okay. Just okay, 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 okay. Just wait. Yes. Now I am introducing. Now I'm introducing one of the important poet who is from Greece. He is Mr. Petrus Kiriakou Veloudas. He was born in Agrinio City, Greece. He has a diploma in humanities in the Open University of Petrus to the Greek culture. He published poem satire in local newspaper and he is a radio producer in local radio station in Agrinio. The poems of him translated in many languages and he is awarded poet. He is academic poet in Brazil, AMCL, executive director of Greek poetry in Argentina, active member of the International Greek Writers Society, DEEL, that is DEAL, a member of World Union of Poets. He worked as a kindergarten teacher. He also writes songs. Now, coming poet Petrus Kiriakou Veloudas to read out his first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your invitation, Mr. Tufik, and congratulations to you and all participant poets and poetesses. My poem have the title Distance. Distance from the eyes of the sun, a dead body burned in the time consuming illusions of a dream. Distance, loneliness from the window of the letters of time, letters thrown away in the silent voyages of your hidden quests, in the shipwrecked ships of desire. Distance, joy forgotten in the cupboards of vigilant luck, away with the borders of the self seeking, the glory of the identification of hopes. This distance is the close confrontation of the unreasonable stage of visions. It closed the bridges to the spread of the possible. Escaped at distance, breathing from today, with the same distance drowns the ghost of time in his tears. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, poet Petros Kiriakou Veloudas. Now I am giving the mic to my friend, Dr. Shalini Jadov, and she will run this program. Thank you. Dr. Shalini Jadov.
Yes, yes, Taufik. Take care, please. Have some water or something hot. Now, we are going to have the second round of poems, and moving towards that, I would like to invite Annette ma'am for reading her second poem.
Okay, thank you very much. Again, it's a pleasure to be here and so nice to hear such wonderful poetry. So, this is a fictionalized thing about imagination. That was the theme when I wrote this. It is called My Imagination Runs Wild. Few gifts was I bestowed, none really developed as a child. As I reached middle age, my imagination ran wild. I write about travels to a foreign land I never went, conjured tales in my mind before my day was spent. Journey with me and I'll take you on a magical ride where nymphs and fairies abound and reside. Lush is the fertile land where neon flowers bloom. Hang on to my wings, to a new destination we will zoom. Psychedelic is the sky, billowing clouds below. We have reached the highest mountain, capped with snow. In the height of heaven we hear the angels sing, back to earth, let me show you a delightful scene. A beautiful meadow where the wild lilies grow, a warm breeze in our face, giving an effervescent glow. Let us now swim with the dolphins in the deep blue sea. Comically they frolic in these waters, they are free. I will show you a land where man harmoniously exists. Love will surround you, infectious, it's hard to resist. It is blissfully wonderful when my imagination runs wild. I can only surmise what would have happened if it began as a child. Thank you very much.
I think Dr. Shalini, yes, she has come. Yes, Dr. Shalini Yadav.
Yes, sorry, Taufik, there was some technical glitch. Yes, I think Annette ma'am has finished meanwhile. So next, I would like to invite. Are you? Hello, Taufik. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. No problem. Carry on. You again call.
Okay. So next, I would like to invite. Yes.
I think she is in a net problem. Though I am little bit sick today. Now I am requesting to inviting Imen Melliti. Now coming Imen Melliti to read out her second poem today. Imen Melliti from Tunisia.
Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to be with you again for reading my second poem. She's entitled Inner Peace. Things that bother me no longer disturb my inner peace. The roads that I thought long, time taught me how to shorten them. People who left, I no longer remember their shadows. Hardship had never weakened my belief. I saw Allah in every pain. I saw Allah in every tear. I saw Allah in my bleeding heart. I strongly believe in faith, in recompense. Allah was always inside me. I saw through His holy lights, His sparks disperse my darkness. His love comforts my fear. I need no man to strengthen my backbone. I need no man to heal my pain. Allah is always by my side. I see the stars shining from the deep darkness. Thank you.
Thank you. I think Dr. Shalini Yadav's net has some problem. So again, I am requesting to Dr. Abdel Fattah Al-Arabi. Now coming Dr. Abdel Fattah Al-Arabi to read out his second poem today. Thank you.
القصيدة لانجست Arabic. القصيدة بعنوان الحرية. أتوق إليك يا حريتي، لا أريد أقفاصا ولا سجون. أتوق للسماء الواسعة، لا أحب الظلام. حلق متى شئت، متى تحب، فالعالم لك والفضاء لك، وجناحيك ترفرفان. والهواء نقي والريح هادئة والنسمة تفوح برائحة الحرية. لا تدخل القفص وتستعمل المقص، بل ارقص وغني، فأنت في قلب ساحة الحرية. لا تبقى جامدا، تحرك، ناضل، صوتك عال ونبضك ينبض وقلبك يدق، يتوق للحياة للحرية. لا تترك النوافذ مغلقة والأبواب موصدة والأجراس تدق فالفرحة تعم. لا تترك حبيبتك تمضي دون أن تكون حرة، وطائر الحرية يطير إلى جزيرة هواها نقي بلا بناء ولا سجان ولا حاكم بأمره ولا سياط ولا صولجان. انتبه، إنها الحياة وهبها الله. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your beautiful Arabic poem. Now, Dr. Shalini, do you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
I think there is some network problem. Now I am
Yes,
requesting to
sir.
read out second poem. Now I am requesting to invite Dr. Shalini Yadav to come and read her second poem. Dr. Shalini Yadav.
Okay. Thank you, Tawfiq, for the same.
And then you will continue. Okay.
Okay, okay. My second poem is At the Frontier. It is again about women and how they suffer. Every morning she endures a deck of stairs, words, actions, physically or mentally, and nothing soothes her. Whole day she wishes a distant smile, but at every front, road, office, market, home, nowhere had she got that. Every, every evening she tries to clear that subdued dirt from her body and soul. She washes again and again her hands, legs, and face, but she fails to remove that completely. She is the one who is conned by both, either the man or the society. She desires her dream man to support her, but he never comes when she really needs him. And in the same way, she sleeps at night and next morning she goes on with her battle again at the frontier, being a true survivor. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your beautiful second poem. Now I am inviting Rosalia Alexandrova from Bulgaria. Now coming poetess Rosalia Alexandrova to read out her second poem today.
Thank you, Toufiq. I paint your portrait with the color of the face. I feel the taste of life. With fingers, I sculpt the primary call of the curve. In stilly wrinkles, I stop time and let go. First song, the first two, why I am to the world. All restless secret folds with pain. And then I overlay dreams and gold. I keep the soul.
Thank you very much, poetess Rosalia Alexandrova, for your beautiful poem. Now I am requesting to Maroulla from Cyprus. Now coming poetess Maroulla to read out her second poem. Thank you.
The title of my poem is Good Evening, My Love. Good evening, my love. Welcome to my dream. Bringing your magic, which is taking me in a loving embrace, so large and wide like a horizon. Good evening, my love. Even if I miss you every day, at night my thoughts bring you to my lonely room undisturbed. There I meet you undistracted. At that moment must not and does not exist. We exchange kisses that burn our souls. Captivated in this fantasy, I feel you. You are my everything. We are one soul in two bodies, without witness or mask from a high society that judged us. They call themselves decent, ignoring their own sins. There and then you are mine, all of you. As the first sunshine struck my eyelashes, I said, "Good morning, my love. Go well and keep safe." As for me, I live with anticipation till the following evening waiting for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your beautiful poem again. Now I am
Thank
requesting
you.
to read out his second poem. Now I am requesting to Petrus Kiriakou Veloudas to read out his second poem. Now I am inviting Mr. Petrus Kiriakou Veloudas. Thank you. Please unmute your phone.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. My poem have the title "Chained Sun," and this poem is awarded winning and translated into 10 languages. Poem: Chained Sun. The hands were killed, pierced by the nails of hatred. The gaze of the sun turned grey on Saturday, and thus washed away the sacrifice of the sinful clouds. The beginning sun, chained to the curses of jealousy, crawls in the sky of wandering. Dripping yellow melancholy, indifferently the birds passed him. There is a prisoner on the horizon of passion. Dawn does not lie on the headrest of the night. The moons are not blinded by its light. The stars shine in sun's grief, secretly glide in the gloom. Three conversations from the mouth of the sun, and its rays tied to it the chains. He photographed himself again of his existence in the shop windows to reflect the selfishness of mortals, the sensibilities of bodies. He burst into tears, burnt his silence, and the burn in his beak keeps his soul alive. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Petros Kiriakou Veloudas, for your beautiful poem. Again, you have to read. Thus, after the recitation, Petros, the second session is over. Now, coming the third session, I would like to request again Dr. Shalini Yadav to continue third session. Please, Dr. Shalini Yadav. Please unmute your phone. Unmute your phone.
Yes, in the third session, I would like to invite Annette ma'am to read her poem at first.
All right. Thank you very much. This is a poem that I wrote. It's called "The Answer Is No." And when I first wrote it, a man wanted to know what the good part or the yes would be. So I rewrote it. The answer is no with solutions. If you want me to change who I am in order to meet your specifications, the answer is no. The yes lies in embracing me for who I am. If you want me to cater to your whims while you expect and do not reciprocate, the answer is no. The yes lies in a mutual balance of give and take. If you want me to sacrifice my joys while you dictate what I do, the answer is no. The yes lies in allowing me freedom and finding joy in my joys. If you want me to be submissive while you possess all power and control, the answer is no. The yes lies in relinquishing power and control and accepting compromise. If you want me to love you exclusively while you squander your attentions abroad, the answer is no. The yes lies in agreeing to love each other exclusively, satisfied that the union makes us whole. If you want me to quench your desires while never caring to fulfill my needs, the answer is no. The yes lies in recognizing each other's desires and finding pleasure in fulfilling each other's needs. If you want to possess my soul, yet of yours I get not a glimpse, the answer is no. The yes lies in allowing each other into the portal of our souls. Only then can we grasp the complexities that dwell within. If you want all my love and affection, yet you alienate me from yours, the answer is no. The yes lies in mutual love and affection that is in synchrony and freely given. If you want a relationship that is not equal, where you dictate the path, the answer is no. The yes lies in a mutually satisfying relationship where we will walk the same path of life together, equal partners in a dimension where respect, love, and cohesiveness reigns. The no will be negated, and the answer will be a resounding yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Annette ma'am. This is what every woman want from their partner, that partners should be treated equally and with love and affection, and that should be selfless always. Thanks a lot for reading the poem for all of us. Now, I would like to invite our next guest poet, Abdul Fattah Arabi, sir. Sir, please read your poem.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Poem.
Yes, please do read your poem.
Oui, yes. مات عصفوري. لو كنت عصفورا لطرت وجئت إليك، ونقرت بمنقاري على شباكك، وعزفت لحنا بكى له الفجر، وقطر الندى على وجنتيك، سكب البكاء. الماء كنهر سكب في محراب عينيك، بمرود من عنبر قلت رموش عينيك. ما أروع عينيك، ما أروع غناء الطير الذي أرسلته إليك، وأعطاك رسالة حب وأبكاك، فنزل على ركبتيك، ونام عصفوري نوما عميقا، ومات من وجعيك. أسفت على موته، لكنك أسفت على موتي بين يديك. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, sir. This is a wonderful poetry. Now, I would like to invite our next poet guest, Rosalia ma'am. Ma'am, please read your poem for us. Please unmute yourself.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. The next my poem is about for all guests of town and March 1st before the give themselves Artemisa for health, happiness, and success, and the same happiness. It comes in spring. I love you and you, a Bulgarian extravaganza as a word.
I think again that Dr. Yadav has to disconnect from the studio. Now I would like to request Imen Melliti. Now coming Imen Melliti to read out her third poem today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. So sorry. So I'm addressing to all women to say, you have the right. You have the right to be sad, to cry, to shed tears, You have the right to find it unbearable, painful, meaningless. You have the right to doubt, to worry, and be anxious. You have the right not to have all the answers and to raise new questions. You have the right not to realize if you are doing well enough to do it anyway. You have the right to scream, to shout out, to collapse, and not to be waking up again. You have the right to be disappointed with words and reactions. Provide yourself with time to be frustrated and get angry. You have the right not to want to see anyone and prefer to stay alone at home. You have the right to feel lost in another world, on another planet, in another dimension. You have the right to make mistakes, go wrong, make gambling. Do not give up anyway. You have the right to say it's wrong. You have the right to ask for help. You have the right to pick yourself up miserably, then get up in triumph. You have the right to smile and laugh. We don't ask you to be perfect. We don't always ask you to be well. You're not asking you to draw a smile on your face and make us believe that's life. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful rainbow. Who said that this path has to be smooth and linear? You have the right to be tired, the right to have a break, but you don't have the right to surrender. Give yourself time to heal and accept, to grow despite the hardship of life. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Imen Melliti, for your beautiful poem. Now I would like to request Maroulla Penago. Now coming poetess Maroulla Penago to read out her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. This I read it in Greek, is the original poem, with the title Winner. In Greek, Νικητής. Ιωπάλη, τούτη η στρίγλα με το παλιρό πρόσωπο, που διάταξε να πάρει των ματιών του, κλείνοντάς τον με το έτσι θέλω έξω από το σπιτιού του την πόρτα. Βρέθηκε στα βαθιά νερά και αναγκαστικός έμαθε να ρηπλέει, αλλιώς θα βούλιαζε, που έγινε σπηρέος κολυμβητής, πρωταθλητής, με ένα σωρό μετάλλια και ένα κεφάλι γεμάτο πύρα, απολυτήριο με άριστα στη σπουδή της ζωής, που τέλος στο γυρισμό ο σεβασμός του προσηκώνεται και βγάζει το καπέλο στο όνομά του. Η στρίγλα που κόντεψε να τον πλήξει εξαφανίστηκε από προσώπου γης κι ούτε φαντάζεται πως κατά βάθος την ευλογεί. Για την αναγκαστική πάλι τη σιδερένια θέληση που απόκτησε και τα όσα διάχτηκε στη διαδρομή. Ευχαριστώ.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting Petrus Kiriakou Veloudas to read out his third poem today. Now I am inviting
Yes,
Petros Kiriakou Veloudas. Thank you.
I read my poem at first in a Greek language and then in English language. In Greek, ποίημα, η απάντηση της μοναξιάς. Μιλάς στη μοναξιά και περιμένεις μια απάντηση. Χτυπάς την πόρτα της καρδιάς, μα περιμένεις την άνοιξη. Ζωή ζητάς και όχι τάχαμα να πατάς της μοναξιάς τη θλιβερή απάντηση. In English, poem, the response of silence. You speak in silence and you wait for an answer. You knock the door of emotional heart, but you need the spring. Close your eyes to see the loneliness denial. Life, you ask, and not to step to the clouds of inspiration and the clouds rain. It's a legend river from your soul's emotional sea. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Petros Kiriakou Veloudas, for your beautiful poem. The third session is going to over, but one poet did not read his poem, that is Shalini Yadav. Now I would like to request Dr. Shalini Yadav to read out her third poem today. Dr. Shalini, do you hear me? Dr. Shalini, do you hear me? Dr. Shalini, do you hear me?
Next poem's title is Meet More Often, Tittle Tattle and Forget Each Other. Yes, yes, I'm able to hear you. Are you able to hear?
Yes, yes, I'm hearing. Please read. Do it. I think she has to disconnect from this studio. So I would like to request again Annette Tarpley, now coming Annette Tarpley to read out her final poem today. Now coming poetess Annette Tarpley. Thank you. Please unmute your phone.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. This is something that I wrote this morning, and it is another poem about a woman. So, a woman is a gift. A woman is a gift to man, meant to walk life by his side, to become his treasured gem. His treasure will become his bride. His jewel to love and admire, she was not meant to be possessed, but to be gently held within his arms, yearning his sweet caress. Like a bud of a rose, with proper love and care she will bloom. She is the candle's flame, a source of light, she will brighten the room. She possesses his heart, the other half completing and making him whole. She is the air that fills his lungs, her spirit dwells within his soul. She is a song within his heart, his melodic, sweet serenade. Her presence will give him energy when he is weary and begins to fade. She will turn the embers that burn within him into a roaring fire. Only she can temper his whims as she controls his burning desire. This woman, so graceful and delicate, will dance for him, this prima donna. Her presence can calm a beast, a predator of nature's fauna. She will ignite his thoughts always. She will be forefront on his mind, to be treasured for a lifetime, another soulmate impossible to find. A woman is indeed a gift bestowed on man, a blessing from above. The greatest thing a man can do is shower her with adoration and love. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting Dr. Abdel Fattah Al-Arabi to come and read out his final poem today. Dr. Abdel Fattah Al-Arabi. Thank you.
Mm, my poesy uh, linguiste French. Trahison. En traître, où t'enfuis-tu? Votre destin et votre cap vers la tranchée des ténèbres. Est-ce qui sombre, tu as trahi et tu sais, cette trahison n'aime pas les corbeaux. La trahison est un tourment et des malédictions. Enterrement de votre humanité, c'est la mort de ta figure et la jeunesse. Tu es la mort. La trahison et les morts de gens honorables. Mais vous ne le faites pas. Tu es les bâtards de coïncidence et les lois des coutumes. Oh, qui trompes-tu? Tendresse meurt en toi. Tu restes lâche. Comme tu es, mais une seule rose, mais pas deux. Vu au diable, vous n'avez pas besoin d'adresse. Le monde est de deux sortes, éthique et horizon. Entrer de réel en réel toujours. Ne crois pas en un traître, c'est un lâche. Perdition de direction aux fosses et au foyer. La pluie ne vous lavera pas, le toit va s'enfondrer sur la tête. Ton visage et celui de la terre sera un. De retour sous terre, entré au fond d'une tombe, à la fois sombre et sombre. Les ténèbres et les mangeront, et les loups et autres te dévorant. Les vers vont le manger pendant que tu es enfermé dans ta tombe. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Abdel Fattah Al Arabi, for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting poetess Imen Melliti to read out her last poem today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So again, with my fourth poem, Absence. Drawing your step of absence. How many sparks did I draw in your eyes to seduce the night and wake up the birds of to dripping? I traveled through them on the plane of words, so that the letters flow down and use across in the desert. As the clouds flash in the sky, how much did I love what you owe to build a philosophy younger from the serpent's narrow nexus, a lamp that soars like Catherine, litter up with jasmine for Mayfair. For you, although spring is late, the wishes remain trapped in lace. How shall I hide the betrayal of love? How can I resist the knife of your voice in my ears? How can I break my chains? You are invading me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your beautiful last poem. Now I am inviting to read out last poem to poetess Rosalia Alexandrova. Now I am requesting to read out Rosalia Alexandrova is coming to read out her last poem today. Thank you.
I dedicate to Carlos Hugo Garrido Shalini. The other side, the smiling friend, that is where every tremor feels absence home, so throughout centuries, so the sacred side, the roots, the saddle, elder brothers, sisters of sound, is that was on sight.
Thank you. Thank you, Rozalia Alexandrova. Though we don't understand some line because the net problem, but we have to listen. Thank you very much for your last poem. Now I am requesting to read out last poem, Petros Kiriakou Veloudas. Now I am requesting to read poet Petros Kiriakou Veloudas. Thank you.
Okay. I read the poem, have the title With the Eyes of the Moon. The fog covers the eyes of the moon, An invisible veil covers his dream, and you stand in beautiful peace. Your eyes are shine in traveling moons, the fans of love spring. You are passion that emerges from the stems of desire. Rose blossom seen overnight in the clover dawn. You are a desire that dispels the fog and becomes a blunt ornament in the golden hair of hunger, spilled salt in the cloudy eyes, your eyes, the eyes of sea. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Petros Kiriakou, Veloudas, for your beautiful poem. Finally, you have to read. Now, I am requesting to read Maroulla Penago to come and read out her last poem today. Thank you. Please unmute your phone. Please.
My phone, you can hear me. Now, you can hear me.
This is your last poem.
Okay. The voice of my love. I want to shout I love you. As I do, the passing wind taking my voice and singing a song. The echo catches up and follows you. Birds singing as they build our love nest. A red rose throwing its petal in the path. When the dawn breaks in making the day brighter. A child when it's lifted is vaccinated to it with his innocent to protect it from the devil's eye. As the moon here it throws some of his silver to our dream, to be forever in our heart. Good to remember that, and never lost it in every day's routine. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your beautiful poem. Finally, I'm going to my friend Dr. Shalini Yadav. Now coming Dr. Shalini Yadav to read out her last poem, and she will be concluded this program today. Thank you very much. Dr. Shalini Yadav. Please unmute your phone.
Thank you, Tawfiq. Yes, I have unmuted. Yes, my next poem is I'm Chaste. I express my craze and passionate feelings for you. I need your true love, my lover. I claim I'm not fanatical like Leo Tolstoy's Anna Karenina. But if you don't love me anymore, I would give up my life. Folks says I have an illicit affair with you, but I seek your faith, my lover. I assert that I am not an adulterer like Flubots, Madame Bovary, and if you can't value my moral purity, I would die in severe agony. I embrace virtuosity and strive after dignity. I earn for your reverence, my lover. I proclaim I'm chaste, like Richardson's Clarissa. But if you can't see the beauty of my soul, I would fulfill my desire by dying. I feel jealous and aggressive when you bestow love on someone else. I want my rights to love my lover. I state I'm a resolute fighter, like Shakespeare's Cleopatra. If you won't return my possessions, I would fight till the death. Thank you.
Yes, we have to reach the last station. The poetry ship has to reach the port. So finally, the conclusion will give in some space to Dr. Shalini Yadav, because before I started this program, I told you that today I am a little bit sick. So my co-anchor, Dr. Shalini Yadav, will deliver her speech and the program will be finished. Thank you very much. Dr. Shalini Yadav. Dr. Shalini, do you hear me? Dr. Shalini, do you hear me? I think in India today is some network problem because I could not speak in fluently today because I'm feeling some bad in my physical condition. So that's the completed our program today. Today we have to read 23 numbers of poet has to be written to read today, and the Annette Tarpley from starting and the finishing Rosalia Alexandrova has to read very well, and our best of the best friend and sister Imen Melliti, Dr. Abdel Fattah Al Arabi, Petrus Kiriakou, and Maroulla and Dr. Shalini Yadav also did very well. Dr. Shalini, do you hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm able
Please,
to hear now.
please, you say something and conclusion this program because I feel very sick today. I could not speak. Please.
And I could not provide you any help today because I don't know what is happening to my internet. It is horrible today. Again and again getting cut. Yes, I would like to conclude the program now. Everybody has read the poems. Those all expressions have come out from heart. Petros sir, Annette ma'am, Maroulla ma'am, Al Arabi sir, Rosalia ma'am, and Imen. Everybody has done wonderful job reading their good poetries here. We would like to have more in future. And ultimately and finally, I would like to say that the sailor of the boat, Tawfiq sir, has done a wonderful job, even after feeling so sick today. We all did a wonderful job.
I think again the network problem. So everybody stay safe, keep healthy, and when you go out from your home, please stay mask. And sometimes you do hand sanitize because the COVID is not out from the world. The third wave is going. So stay safe, be safe, and this program is finally finished here, but this is not the ending program. This is the introducing to you everyone. Next time we will again call you. Said the very thank you, good evening, good day, good morning, and good afternoon to everyone. Bye bye. See you again. God bless you.